The Honorable Prime Minister delivered the feature address at the formal launch of the Dominica-China Friendship Association on Saturday, 9th September 2022 at the State House Conference Center.
As we have seen from over 18 years of friendship, both our peoples stand to gain much from the collaboration between Dominica and China. When I took the bold decision to establish formal ties with China in 2004, I did so with the interest and well-being of Dominican people as my foremost concern and the respect of international law that there is but one China. Years later, we have had ample evidence that this was a sound decision which has enhanced the lives of the Dominican people and contributed to our country's advancement in several development sectors. We have certainly seen China's hand in the advancement of Dominica's education sector and the development of our human resources. Even tonight, I see many of you here who have benefited from a competitive education in China and are now building solid careers and lives here in Dominica. At least 7 of you who form part of the executive committee received your professional training in China. You can speak with authority of the importance of the opportunities created for Dominicans like you to access higher education.
The Prime Minister says China has demonstrated its commitment to Dominica by showing up in times of disaster.
China's footprint is bold in the areas of healthcare, agriculture, and sports. I must also mention China's valuable support in the aftermath of 2 devastating disaster events in the past 7 years, Tropical Storm Erika and Hurricane Maria, followed by a global pandemic. China has assisted in the rehabilitation of infrastructure and provided quantities of life-saving vaccines, test kits, and health equipment to assist in the management of COVID-19. Please allow me, ladies and gentlemen, friends all, on this occasion to reiterate the appreciation of the government of Dominica and its people for the deep interest which China has shown in the economic and social affairs of Dominica. Notwithstanding our status as a small island developing state, Dominica continues to enjoy a thriving, mutually beneficial relationship with China based on trust, respect, and understanding. We value this association, which was built on the principles of mutual respect for each other's sovereignty, equality, mutual benefit, and peaceful coexistence.
The Prime Minister says the establishment of the Dominica-China Friendship Association is an extension of the mutually beneficial relationship between both countries.
Whereas Dominica has recognized and holds firm to the policy that there is but one China in the world, China has been a steadfast champion of our efforts to develop our national economy and secure the well-being of our people. The government of Dominica, therefore, welcomes the formation of the Dominica-China Friendship Association, which has as its objectives the strengthening of friendship, cooperation, and collaboration between China and Dominica. These are, of course, directly in line with our policy as a government, and we pledge support to your initiatives, as you embark on your program of activities. Through your activities, you can assist in building trust, understanding, and mutually beneficial relationships. There is much potential to explore similar interests in the areas of education, culture, heritage, sports, arts, technology, and science.
Ambassador of the People's Republic of China to the Commonwealth of Dominica says the launch of the Dominica-China Friendship Association is the logical result of the friendship which exists between both countries.
It is such a delight to have like-minded friends coming from afar, says Confucius, a famous Chinese philosopher and educator from 2,000 years ago, which is most suited to describe my feelings right now. And the Chinese nation is a peace-loving, open, and inclusive nation, always expanding its circle of friends globally. with enmity between the people holding the key to sound interstate relations, and always strengthening cultural exchanges with other civilizations in a way that not only appreciate its own cultural virtues, but those of others. Just as President Xi says, friendship between the people is the basic driving force for promoting world peace and development, and a basic precondition for achieving win-win cooperation. It has been almost 1 year since I came to Dominica, and I saw the tenacious and optimistic Dominican people build back your beautiful homeland from the ruins left by Hurricane Maria. And I met local people greeting me with Ni Hao, and I witnessed Chinese and Dominican workers work hand in hand on the construction sites of Dominica-China Friendship Hospital and Agricultural Complex facility. And I heard touching stories of our Chinese medical team going above and beyond to save lives, or the agriculture experts devoting much of their lifetimes to this country. Some stay here for more than 17 years, as they develop an unshakable friendship with local people. And by connecting the dots of stories, I have come to the realization that strengthening people-to-people exchanges represent a common wish of both sides, and that the establishment of the Friendship Association is an inevitable outcome.
President of the Dominica-China Friendship Association, Ambassador Steve Farrell, has invited Chinese nationals living in Dominica to join the association.
The members of the association are therefore drawn from friends of China, including those who have lived, studied, visited, or have an interest in Dominica-China people-to-people relations, and who subscribe to the objective principle and constitution of the association. Among us today are a number of Chinese nationals living in Dominica. We extend an invitation to you to be part of the association. We know that our wide network will be of benefit to you. By way of programming, the main activities of the association to be undertaken in fulfillment of its objectives include development of programs, areas as culture, education, private sector development geared towards promoting the friendships. Be the focal point for non-governmental activities that promote the objective. Formalize affiliation with like associations and agencies in the People's Republic of China with like objectives and missions. In this regard, the Dominica-China Friendship Association is currently pursuing collaboration with the Chinese People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries, the National People's Organization of the People's Republic of China, engaged in people-to-people diplomacy. We also intend to receive selected non-government delegations from PRC visiting Dominica to advance dialogue for the promotion of this friendship, just to name a few. To the members of the association and future members, I offer a word of caution, which is a hidden prerequisite to successful membership, and that is, to be a friend of China, we need also to be first friends of each other.